Ladies and gentlemen and boys, I do not detain you long, but I suppose on this occasion I feel compelled to say a few auspicious words. Ladies and gentlemen and boys, we all listened with interest to the remarks of our friend here who forgot to shave this morning. I don't know his name, but then he didn't know mine. Absolutely absurd, which squares things up a bit. And yes, we are all very sorry that the Reverend What-ever-he-was-called should be dying of adenoids. But after all, here today, gone tomorrow, and all flesh is grass and whatnot. But that is not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say was this, and I say confidently, without fear of contradiction, I say, in short, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy because I realized what a beautiful world it is. A beautiful world, full of happiness on every side. The sky is blue, the birds are singing, there is optimism everywhere. And why not, boys and ladies and gentlemen? Why not? I'm happy, you're happy, we are all happy. Even the meanest Irishman that walks along Broadway. He's happy. You know, people who say it isn't a beautiful world, well, I don't know what they're talking about. I was once reluctantly compelled to tick off my host with this very point. I ticked him off quite properly, the poor fish. He expressed his opinion that the world was in a deplorable state. I said, "Don't talk rot." "I am not accustomed to talk rot," he said. Then for a beginner, I said, "You do it dashed well." And I think you will admit that that was telling him. Well, boys, this is the end of the summer term, and many of you, no doubt, are leaving the school. And I don't blame you, because there's a frost in here you could cut with a knife. You are going out into the great world. Soon, many of you will be walking along Broadway. And what I wanted to impress upon you is that however much you may suffer from adenoids, you must all use every effort to prevent yourselves becoming pessimists and talking rot. If there's one thing in this world I can't stand, it's a pessimist. Be optimistic, boys. You all know the difference. An optimist is a man who, well, take the case of the two Irishmen that walks along Broadway. One's name is Pat and the other's Mike. Hello? Now, there is an instance to what I mean. I want you to take a good look at that object standing up there in the back. Morning coat, trousers worn, quiet grey tie and carnation in buttonhole. You can't miss him. Bertie Wooster, that is, and as foul a pessimist as ever bit a tiger. I tell you, I despise that man. And why do I despise him? Because his attitude is defeatist. When I told him I was going to address you this afternoon, he tried to dissuade me. And do you know why he tried to dissuade me? Because he said my trousers would split up the back. Bertie Wooster. Now, Bertie Wooster won the Scription Knowledge Prize at a kids' school we were at together. And since you all know what he's like, you'll know that, of course, he frankly cheated. He succeeded in scrounging that Scription Knowledge trophy above the heads of better men by means of some of the rawest and most brazen swindling methods ever witnessed, even at a school where such things were common. So how are we to know that this has all been open and above board? How are we to know? Well, let me test you. What's his name, the chap who begged thingamy? Can you answer me that? No? Well, it doesn't matter. doesn't matter. You boys will never get anywhere with scripture knowledge prizes. Get married. Get married. It's the only life. Thank you.